Visit TCGCastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit TCG Castle for more.
Looking to grade your Pokemon cards and you don't know how to do it? Check out Ludkins Collectables and grade your Pokemon cards with zero risk. Check video description or visit LudkinsCollectables.com for more.
Hey, how's it going, Pokefans? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In this video, I'm gonna play with the Delphox break deck, as you can see in front of you. And it's a really interesting deck that I just recently decided to build. It works pretty well, and it's really hard to get one-hit knockout against Delphox break, because 180 HP Pokemon, of course, it's not gonna be that easy to set it up, but once it's set up, you're just ready to rock and roll. With a Flare Witch, you can just attach one energy per turn with that ability from your deck to your Pokemon in play. And with the Psystorm Delphox, you can just go for the 20 for each energy attached to all Pokemons in play. That's just insane. So this deck can potentially one-hit knockout easily any deck, especially the decks that needs to use more than 2 energies to attack, for example. So let's just take a look at the Pokemon list. There's a one Mr. Mime on the deck list. Just if you wonder why, it's just for the Buzzwole, because Buzzwole can easily set up double knockout against our Fennekin, or maybe Fennekin, Vulpix, Remoraid, or something on something like that. So with the Mr. Mime, we can actually reduce that chances by a lot. 4-2-4-3 line of the Fennekin, Delphox, and Braixen with the Delphox break. I decided to go with the 60 HP just because it cannot be one-hit knocked out by Buzzwole, for example, and strong energy at the turn number 1, like the one with the 50 HP. The one with the 50 HP, in my opinion, is a little bit better, speaking by attack, but the reason why we're running this one is just because it cannot be easily one-hit knocked out. Then, of course, with the Destructive Flame. If we get lucky, we can just, discard energy from opponent active Pokemon. And of course, Delphox and the Delphox break, as I mentioned earlier. On this deck list, you can also find 2 Tapulets for the setup, and 2 copies of Alolan Vulpix, mainly for the setup with the Beacon, but also 1 Ninetales as a tech for that Ice Blade. Sometimes Ice Blade can be very good because we can just snipe on the bench, and on the other side, Blizzard Edge can also just, not the Blizzard Edge, but the Ace Pet can just buy us a turn by simply moving damage counters from damaged Alolan Ninetales to our opponent Pokemon on the bench or in play, if we have Guzma, depending. And of course, 1 of each Remoraid and Artillery for that hand. There's 21 Pokemons in total, which is very huge amount of the Pokemons. So something like Corio can definitely smile to this deck list. I'm moving on to some item cards. Of course, 2 copies of Fill Blower. Then pretty simple rest of the cards. 4 copies of Rare Candy. 1 of each Rescue Stretcher and Super Rod for energy and Pokemon Recycle, and 4 copies of Ultra Ball. And that's pretty much it. So we're already on supporter line. So there's 1 Bridget on the deck list, featuring 4 copies of Cynthia for the Drow support, as well as 4 copies of N, 3 copies of Guzma. And that's it from the supporter cards. There's just a 0 Sycamores. I decided to go with this, which might seem like a crazy idea, but in the late game, and can help a lot because we have Octillery, but we really don't want to discard resources like rare candies and Pokemons and also energies. We really want to have them recovered. So that's the reason why I'm running 4 Cynthias and 4 Ns without a single Sycamore. And of course, 3 copies of Spin for extra damage, and 8 speaking about energies, double course energies, and 8 regular fire energies. If you're looking maybe to buy any of these cards, you can always check them on ccgcastle.com. If you're also looking to maybe send your cards to the PSA submission, you can also do that by visiting LudkinsCollectables.com. Right now, you can also visit my official webpage, which can be accessed through the www.tcgcenter.eu. At the end, so I'm also going to put the link in my video description. It's still in the building construction. I'm still building it, so you're going to probably need to wait for like maybe 1 month until it be complete. And it's also going to have a store where you're going to be able to buy some cards and see my partners and stuff like that. So yeah, make sure to check also that. So let's move on to the game test. You can actually see this deck in action, so see you in the game. Alright, so I lost the coin flip, which means that I'm probably gonna start second. And to be honest, in this certain situation, even going second is gonna be good for me, because if I can start with the Vulpix, I can, you know, take by using that beacon at the turn 1. And this looks like a near perfect hand to me, because there is also Ultra Ball available in my hand, which means that I can potentially go for something like Tapu Lele for the Bridget. But again, I think I'm just gonna skip putting Tapu Lele on my bench. I'm not sure if it's worth to do that. But it will depend on the opponent's side of the field. Okay, so I can take extra card. Ooh, Tapu Lele. Really interesting. Really interesting. So let's see. There is first Ultra Ball, which is gonna tell me what sort or what type of the deck my opponent actually plays. So Mewtwo discarded. Okay, so Mewtwo has been used in many decks as a counter to that Boswell GX. Just because as long as your Boswell, your opponent energies, and you can use Psychic, which means this attack will do 20 plus 20 more for each energy attached to your opponent active Pokemon. In that case, Mewtwo strike for 80, and with the choice band for 110 times 2 because of the weak 220. So that's the Tapu Lele for the first Bridget in play in game. Let's see what it's gonna be. Bridget for probably 1 or 2 more Zoruas and maybe 1 Boswell. Or maybe something like Rockruff, even worse. Oh, nice top deck. Bridget, I guess I couldn't get better top deck. Nope, I couldn't, to be honest. Beacon is gonna definitely be used for artillery, and let it be for 1 more Breakson. Alright, perfect. So next turn I can have 2 Breaksons in play, I can have artillery and potentially rare candy for that Delphox, which would be amazing. Really it would be. And there's the first N. There's the first N. As well. And retreat to Rockruff, which means that there might be a double cores energy Lycanroc play. Maybe not. We shall see that. All right. Nope, just another energy, and means I cannot use retreat. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna play 1 Ultra Ball. I'm actually going to discard a Guzman because to play another third. But who knows? Yeah, definitely Beacon. Now, I cannot go with Ninetales. I really can't game my cards. That's just not gonna happen. Another Ultra. Yeah, I guess I can only do that. something like at least one breaks in. At least. Right now it's time to use that N. Which of course is also gonna help my opponent. He's also gonna benefit from it. Let's go with the rare candy. So first Delphox in play and 2 breaks-ins. Not that bad. Not that bad at all. And let's go with the beacon. So with the beacon I can grab myself yeah, one more Delphox and Delphox. Perfect, isn't it? So right now I'm actually in a very good position. I'm pretty happy with the outcome right now. However, I'm still not sure. Regular fighting energy and the strong energy, I would consider that my opponent also ran. Oh, interesting. I just lost my Delphox. I think that he also runs something like possible GX. So 130, 150. That's pretty good. But I think right now it's time to use Ninetales. Really it is. Ninetales right now is gonna shine. Right now is the best time to use that Ninetales, to be honest. And of course I'm gonna do this. And that. And then this. 2 fire energies are going to be discarded. Of course, for Ninetales. I only need 1 more card. And that card... which I didn't find. I'm gonna use my rescue stretcher. I'm gonna recover a couple Delphox. I'm also gonna use a Cynthia. Or I'm gonna put another Delphox in play. Yeah, I'm gonna go for more Delphox, then I'm gonna play Cynthia. There we go. Perfect. 1 more Delphox for me. For 6. Alright, and 2 Delphox break for the next turn. So that's gonna be 1 Ice Blade. And it's gonna go to my opponent like. So with his GX he can go for 190. But with the choice band, he can increase the damage for 30 more. And then he can one-hit Naga my Ninetales and take 2 prize cards, which I'm gonna be happy to see, because after that I'm not sure how my opponent is gonna win the rest of the game. I'm gonna have drop support. I'm gonna have 2 Delphoxes break in play. I'm just gonna need to that super to recycle those fire energies for extra damage output. There's another Zorak GX for my opponent. There we go. Right now he actually have 2 Zorak GX. And there's the Mellow. Alright, so what he's gonna get with the Mellow, who knows? We're gonna see that. Probably Choice Band. It definitely needs it. Without Choice Band, it simply can't go for a 1-hit knockout. Choice Band is the card my opponent desperately needs to find. Alright, so there's a double Course Energy. Maybe he don't run Choice Band in his deck, no. It would be very funny to not see approach as expected for 220. And that's it. It's time for my Delphox to start dealing some pressure to my opponent. That's going to be first Delphox. And a double cores energy as well. Second, also going to get that choice band. Then I'm going to play a Beazle hand. Then I'm gonna go with something like a Cynthia, or maybe better in this certain situation. Let me use the amount of the cards in my opponent hand. What I'm looking here, I'm looking here for something like another Delphox maybe, but I didn't find it. Mr. Mime is just not good. So let's go with the Flare Witch. One fire energy for my Banshee Delphox, as well as the Flare Witch for my Banshee Pulele. Right now I can Psy Storm. So it's 200 damage counters in total, which is just nearly insane. If my opponent cannot take the knockout this turn, I don't see how he can win the game. So basically, he needs to take knockout somehow this turn, and after this turn he needs to knock out again. But against 180, one hit, one prize attacker, Delphox break, that's just nearly impossible. It's just not possible. It's just not gonna happen. And there's another rock roof. Alright. So another rock roof for my opponent. And what else? A one trade. Fair enough. Pearl City discarded. Ooh, actually Pearl City was a very bad decision from my opponent. He shouldn't. He should just limit his bench space down to 3 and reduce the damage for 20 from my side of the field. So that was actually a horrible mistake from my opponent, if somebody gonna ask me. Personally, I wouldn't do that, never, but he actually did that. Anyways, next turn I need to try to find a way to one-hit knock out his top Lila. I still have that Guzma available, as well as the double cores energy in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's exactly 170 damage counters with the choice band, but with 107, 190, 210. So I can go up to 210 with the double cores energy attachment from my hand. That's sweet. That's really sweet. Okay. $100. That's it. That's gonna be it. 100. I'm gonna do Force Energy Attachment. Then I'm gonna go with my do I need to play the Cynthia? There's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180. I can go up to 200 max, which means that I need to go. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 210. Can definitely knock him out with my another Delphox on the bench. The question is, have another energy with the flare. The answer to that question is no, I don't have. So I'm gonna put that Mr. Mime on the bench, and I'm gonna go with the Psy Storm. The Psy Storm is gonna be for 210. The reason why I put the Mr. Mime on the bench is just because to get rid of one of the, in case of the M, so I can have much better chance to pull something that I need. And that's pretty much it. So that's gonna be the GG. That's gonna be the GG. I'm not sure if my opponent can't do anything else. I can just say well played to him. There's a puzzle of time. I only have one more Guzma left, but at least I managed to get some of the energies. I think he's probably like Guzma here, Guzma and double cores energy. Ooh, but I don't see any of these cards in the disco pop. Nope. Okay, so Field Blower and better combo, because right now he can discard my hand as well as he can knock on my Delphox. He can do that. He can do that. There we go with the Ultra Ball. And again, he's gonna go down to 2 prize cards. Oh, double cores energy discarded from hand. That was very brave for my opponent. Really it was. And there's another Lycanroc GX. And another trade. Alright, those trades are just insane, but I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna lose 6 damage counters this turn. Minus Choice Band, that's like a 90. I need somehow to find a way to recover that. Technically I can. But it's not gonna be... Technically I can do that with the Cynthia. If I can find double cores energy, then I can attach it. My Flare Witch, of course. Again, much greater position than my opponent, simply because, yeah, I'm also gonna put that Vulpix on the bench, and I'm also gonna put that Tapu Lele on the bench, just to see if I have double cores energy card left, and the answer to that question is yes. So I can potentially win the game. I need double cores energy and Choice Band, and that's it. That's the G. There's the Choice Band. There's the Super Rod. All right. That's gonna be 1 Flare Witch. 1 energy go down to my Vulpix. Then I can attach my double cores energy. And then I can one-hit knock at my opponent. And that's gonna be it. So that's 210. That was brilliant. I mean, not sure what else to say. Delphox Break easily managed to beat that top competitive Zoroark deck featuring Lycanroc inside of the field, and I'm kind of happy to see not competitive decks beating competitive decks without too many problems. That's just beautiful. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video, so please make sure to consider hitting the like button and subscribing to my channel for more videos. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this deck. It's a really cool idea to use that Delphox Break because it's very powerful with 180 HP. Thanks for watching, we'll see you next time, so catch you later.